Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Evochron Mercenary. So, we left off with having done a little bit of business and some selling stuff, and hey, we've actually got the monies! Okay, it's probably not much, but still, take what I can get at this point, eh? So, let's see here. I've actually got monies for another weapon. 100,000 is a fair amount, I imagine, at least at this point. So, let me take a look at... Oh gosh, I have absolutely no idea what all these numbers mean. So, my current weapon is a particle cannon. I imagine the Y, R, and C numbers that display up here in the item description are like the weapon stats. 10, 8, 30, 12. Okay, that's what I'm currently using.
Observe radar activity and follow traffic guidelines.
Oh, I'm willing to bet that the Y is shield damage, because this is a beam cannon. Yeah, this is a beam cannon, and I think beam cannons are like your anti-shield weapons. Not sure. Okay, so what I can afford is a metal vapor laser, and I can sell my flare beam and purchase a
Mercenary spacecraft 2-8 departing station gate 1.
This is Mercenary spacecraft
ice spear cannon. Okay.
9. Departing station gate.
So I think that's better, even though the R value is lower. Let's see here. 15, 17, 12, 10, 8, 30, 12. So, if I had to guess, Y is shield damage, C is hull damage. I don't know what R is. I guess I'll try to figure that out at some point. But either ways, yay! I've got more powerful stuffs. Okay, shield batteries. Okay, so that's what gives me my shields. So apparently there's a lot more equipment I can get, but I imagine I have to either upgrade my ship or get a new ship, and I have no idea where to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna get myself some more fuel because I want to actually get to that system way back over places and stuff. Fill fuel tank. 399. Okay, so I can take almost 400 units of fuel. That's cool. I'm gonna undock now.
Docking tractor beam disengaged.
Mercenary spacecraft, you are clear to depart through gate 2.
My gamepad is freaking out here. Okay, hold on a moment.
This is Mercenary spacecraft 3-0 departing station.
You are clear to depart through gate 2.
Okay, and I'm back, and it works again. I didn't have my gamepad fully enabled when I loaded up the game before. Silly me. Okay, undocking now. And let's see here. So, navigation. If I remember correctly, yeah, New Hope. That's where I need to go. So... Aerotow. Okay. I'm gonna first try jumping here. Since last time... Oh, no, wait a minute. How about I try jumping...
Mercenary spacecraft
here
6. State your purpose.
with the autopilot.
Forwarding our flight plan to you now.
Okay. Yeah! Go autopilot! Alright! Where am I? can only jump one sector at a time with this engine. That's really annoying. I'll definitely have to upgrade my engine at some point. Not right away, but, you know, soon-ish and all that good stuff. So, it's 2... Oh, I can do it diagonally, though. That's good. So that would be one more jump, I believe. Okay, yeah, I'm in system. This is good. Oh, and I've adjusted the volume. Hopefully it's a little bit more manageable than it was before. Okay, so let me set that there. Yeah, good, that's along the axis I want. And one more jump.
Entering gravity field.
Oh, okay, that was a tad closer than I probably should have done. Note to self, next time, don't jump quite so close. Okay, so. Ooh. Ah, what? Yeah, the heck was that greenish, yellowish thing? Oh, so I'm not quite sure what the second indicator is there. I mean, this slower one is definitely my orientation. I'm not quite sure what the faster one is, though. I've been playing with the settings a bit, as you can probably tell by the different colored HUD. I actually kind of like a cayenne-colored HUD. It's something that I got used to back when I was playing Free Space 2, and it works for me really well. Another amazing game, by the way, Free Space 2. I'm not usually into space combat sims, but that one is so good.
Avionics switched to planetary mode.
Yay! And even today, the nebula effects are just outstanding. I mean, there's issues considering it's old, but it's still just amazing. I mean, if you get a chance, play that game. So good. Okay, getting close. I'm assuming that the nav point is a lot closer to the ground than, well, it's the only rough guess I have, so only another 5,000 some odd meters to go. I'm guessing that's meters. I'm not sure. Is that meters? The almighty question. This is definitely a game with a lot of traveling in it. Oh boy. I get the feeling that both with this game and with Eve that I will ultimately be doing a lot of cuts because of how much traveling there is and how ridiculously boring it's going to be. So, yeah. I really wish I could do is use the hat on my gamepad, you know, the directional pad. It's kind of like a hat on a joystick for actual, you know, button controls. I'd love the up and the down to be throttle. So I've currently got those bound to regular buttons, and the left and the right to be changing weapon selections. That would be awesome if I could set that up. But alas, that's something I can't do here, and I can't do in Kerbal Space Program really either. Well, kind of in KSP, but okay.
Docking tractor beam engaged.
Good to know you have interest in the information we offer. Now we'll see if you have the patience and ability to obtain it. To get started, we want you to take a crate of items from here to a transport in the area. It's a simple task, so don't try and make it more difficult than it is. Simply meet up with the waiting ship at the waypoint, fly into the green docking box on your HUD below the ship, match its speed, then deliver the cargo. The The contract for this assignment will be indicated by the IMG contract label above the contract description. Okay, available contracts. Hey, first one. New Hope Navy needs to place a satellite into orbit. Must take the satellite to a waiting ship and place it inside the green highlighted box. Ship will enable its satellite stealth device and thrusters, which will do the rest. Okay, so IMG contract. Accept. And there's the satellite in my cargo bay. It's equipment. I wonder if I can use satellites at some point. Alright, and let's head back out. Okay, so if I remember from last time, jumping from atmosphere is really bad, so I'm not going to do that. Wow, is it really that close? Okay. But hell, I can just cruise over there. All right, I will pause this and pick it up when I arrive. Hey folks, and welcome back. Not quite there yet. I am not going to fire a missile at this thing. It looks like missile lock is automatic regardless of whether it's friendly or not. So, but yeah, I just wanted to pick things back up. The ship said I'm now in space mode, so ooh, I'm guessing that box down there, the green one, is where I'm supposed to go. So, gonna make my way over there. You know what I'm thinking I might do is I might see if I can try to find some sort of mod or patch or something that allows me to switch the directional pad directions away from, you know, being a D-pad into registering in Windows as an actual button. So if I can do that, I can actually get all the functionality I'm after, which would be awesome. Give me 4 more buttons to work with, which would be great because I've only got 8 or 10 actually as it is now. So, anyways, slow down more, and brake, and take a look at current contract. Take satellite to a waiting ship and place it inside the green. Okay, so I need to place it here.
Contract objectives accomplished.
Great, great, great. So it is just literally just jettison the damn thing. And aw, it jumped. Since you've displayed the ability to do something that easy, we'll see how you do with handling your ship. We've arranged for another pilot to meet up with you near the station in orbit around New Hope. Dock there and accept the contract to race this pilot. If you don't embarrass yourself, you receive both payment and your next assignment. Gee, thanks. Okay, so it's this thing. Okay, and good. I'm assuming that's how it's oriented. I could be totally off base. Alright, close enough. Okay, gonna autopilot my way there, and I will pick up the recording when I arrive. There's gonna be a lot of this, I imagine, in this game, so alright, see you guys soon. And welcome back. So I'm starting to come up on the station here. It looks basically like the station back in our starting system.
Mercenary spacecraft, you are cleared to dock through gate 4.
Readjust a bit here. Make sure that I can actually dock. The indicator's kind of nice, though. Yeah, I wish it was visible even when I wasn't looking directly at it. But, you know, minor quibble. Man, I love inertia-based navigation. It's so nice. The only thing I wish I could do in addition, this could do in addition is some sort of gravity orbit mechanics like Kerbal Space Program does. Oh man, can you imagine that combining, you know, the I don't know what they call it, gravitic navigation, something like that, with the orbit mechanics with space flight sim like this. Wow. Stress spell. Metal alloys to Sirius B. It's probably not something I can do right. Oh wow. Look at the SX and the SZ. Jeez, that's like... that's insane. Okay, IMG contract.
Docking tractor beam engaged.
You've been challenged to a race by another pilot. You must fly through all race rings in sequence and complete the course faster than the other pilot. Try to avoid bumping each other and no weapons are allowed. Aw, okay, fine. Alright. Accept.
Docking tractor beam disengaged.
Mercenary spacecraft. You are cleared to depart through gate 4.
Dock 4. So, I need to head to the waypoint. So used to hitting my keyboard with M to pull up the map. Just, you know, KSP and all. Oh boy.
This is Mercenary spacecraft.
So this is a rather slow-paced game, definitely, and I am enjoying it a lot. I just, yeah. I am kind of curious how the multiplayer aspects will work. See if I can drag a friend of mine in to join me at some point, and just kind of play around. Oh, nice, interesting thing about the autopilot is I get about a little more than 3 times of the speed out of my autopilot that I do just going there manually, because the autopilot apparently sets my velocity at a higher level than I can do it manually, which, quite frankly, is annoying as hell. I mean, one of the cool things about inertia-based flight is you can literally go as fast as you want. It's just a matter of getting there and then slowing down. Actually, I'm half tempted at some point to just do a video of me just punching this thing up to full velocity with the inertial correction disabled and just seeing what happens. A part of that too is actually that I don't expend fuel unless I'm you know, actually maneuvering. I mean, you can see the heat indicator up on top of the reticle here, and you know, watch as I move around. The heat indicator zips around. Then as I finish maneuvering, it drops to 0. And apparently that heat indicator is what missiles use to get a good lock on you with. So the higher that indicator, the less likely that countermeasures are to work. Now, I haven't actually tested this, but yeah, I mean that's actually really cool. It also changes a lot on how you do the missile dodging stuff, because you know, normally in games you'll wait for the missile to be kind of close, and then you'll punch your afterburners after you launch the countermeasure. But in this, what you want to do is punch your countermeasure and then kill all movement, you know, even turning or rotating or anything like that. You want to kill all of that, because that's like a thruster firing, and that causes heat, and that heat is what the missile uses to lock, and it gets a better lock when you've got any sort of thruster firing, even if it's just turning, than otherwise, than you know, just flying straight and doing nothing, drifting as it were. That is so cool. I don't know any other game that does that. I don't even think Independence War 2 does anything like that. But yeah, I mean, just the level of detail in the inertia system is just awesome. I mean, it's one thing to actually have the inertia system, but to have a mechanic that's not just flying around, that connects to how the inertia system works, that is so cool. I've never seen that before. very exciting. So, but yeah, okay, so I'm still about 30 clicks out from the waypoint. I am going to pause the video again and pick it back up when I get closer. Okay. Hey folks, I'm not actually any much closer to the waypoint here, but I was just playing around with the camera views, and I wanted to show you guys this view. This is this okay. So I was ragging on how the graphics were, you know, great but not fantastic for a more modern game. I'm putting my foot in my mouth here right now. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so yeah, the planet textures are amazing, and you know, I'm actually looking forward to playing around in planets a little bit more to see whether or not I can how the clouds are done relative to, you know, the atmosphere. Is it like a single texture, or is there actual particle effects going on, or whatnot? That looks so sweet. Oh my god, if they can pull that kind of look in Kerbal Space Program, oh yeah. And I know I'm talking a lot about Kerbal Space Program without actually having had a Let's Play of it yet. I'm waiting for the next patch for it to come out, because it fixes is the wrong word. Improves some of the things that I really wanted improved. Okay, gonna disable the autopilot here. And and let's see, so I can't use weapons. Ideally, I'd want to do this without the inertial stuff, but to be quite frank, I'll put the autopilot back on. To be quite frank, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to be able to work without the inertial correction yet. I mean, I got really good in Independence War 2 with that kind of stuff, but that was a long ass time ago. Oh boy. I like the HUD stuff. That's really snazzy. 20. Whoa. Okay, so we started already? That's lame. I wanted a countdown. What the hell? What the hell was that? Something was being really screwy, and I don't like it. No. Oh man, I'm totally failing this. He's halfway through, and I'm just barely making it. Oops, I think I accidentally fired some countermeasures. Really wish I could increase my velocity set. Screw this, I'm doing this without inertials. Okay, that was a bad idea.
Contract objectives failed.
So I'm guessing that means I've got to go back to the station. That would suck. Alright. I'm gonna jump it this time. I'm just yeah. Where's the station? There's the station. Oh, that's frustrating. Apparently I've got to learn how to race, and if I want to progress forward with the storyline, which I'm not pleased with. I don't like racing, you know? It's just not my thing. Yeah. Oh well. Gotta be a way to set a higher velocity. It's just that I have difficulty believing that I can't set a higher velocity on my own. I just disabled the inertial corrector right now, so
spacecraft. You're clear to dock.
that's annoying. So, alright, let's re-engage that. Yeah, so, alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dock and end the video.
Mercenary spacecraft 7.
So at least I didn't blow up this time.
Identification confirmed.
I know I don't have to play with permadeath, but I really want to, if that makes any sense. I don't know how else to explain it. Yeah, it makes for a more realistic, I guess, experience for me, more challenging, and something games have a difficult thing doing for me these days is challenging me, since so many games are made for consoles, and I play PC. I guess this one wouldn't be an issue with that, but yeah. Wow, antimatter units are not cheap, so let's see if... Okay, so the contract is still there, that's good, that gives me another opportunity.
Station update. Traffic is heavy. Observe radar activity and follow
Yeah, it looks like
traffic
there's
guidelines.
upgrades that I could get here, which I'm not going to at the moment. So I'm going to... fuel. And... okay. I am going to call it here. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.